سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. الله أكبر. بحول الله تعالى وقوته أقوم وأقعد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. كذلك الله ربي. الله أكبر. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. الله أكبر. بسم الله وبالله والحمد لله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بحول الله تعالى وقوته أقوم وأقعد. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. الله أكبر. بحول الله تعالى وقوته أقوم وأقعد. سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله. سبحان الله والحمد لله. سبحان الله. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله. الله أكبر. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه. الله أكبر. سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. سجد وجهي للذي خلقه وشق سمعه وبصره والحمد لله رب العالمين. تبارك الله أحسن الخالقين. الله أكبر. بسم الله وبالله والحمد لله وخير الأسماء لله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
اللهم صل على محمد Please remember to stay for the candidate speeches. Don't all go outside. We'll have those right after Salat.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل Muhammad. Please, I Yajib for all the mu'mineen who are in some sort of difficulty. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Amma yujib al-mustarra iza da'ahu yakshifu as-su'. 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 Please recite Surah Al-Fatiha for your mu'mineen, and especially for the family of those who provided the work tonight. Ma'as salawat.
We'll do the ziyarat after the program, so that way at least people will stay.
So inshallah we have the candidate speeches for the executive committee elections that are going on. So in no particular order? All right, so Brother Ali Azhar Chair, if you're here, would you like to? And inshallah, dinner will be served after the speeches, inshallah. So please give the candidates your undivided attention, inshallah. I'm sure they will appreciate it. You will learn from them. And inshallah, we will go to dinner together, inshallah, afterwards. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
What break yours? 5 minutes? 3 minutes? Okay, 3 minutes. Gotta cut it short. Central is left, right. We good? There we go. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Ali Azhar, and as many of you have tried, as you know, typically the problem is getting to know my last name. There we go. I gotta stand. There we go. Thank you. So, I want to preface this with saying that I've worked with EC, I've brought a lot of issues to EC, and I'm quite happy with the current EC. When I nominated myself, I didn't know who else was running, and I don't mean any, I didn't have any intentions towards the rest of the competition. This was me going in with the assumption that I don't know who's running, and it's healthy competition. That said, a short bit about myself is that I was raised in Iran. I moved to California when I was 16. I've been involved with multiple centers wherever I've gone, mainly Sabah in San Jose. And generally my attitude is the masjid is my home and Muslims are my family. So wherever I go, I try to set up gatherings, help, whatnot, and Austin was the same. Came last Ramadan. I got to know Brother Muhammad Ali before I even moved here, a few of the brothers through WhatsApp. And upon arrival, I got involved Ramadan. By Eid al-Fitr, I was learning the ways of breakfast burrito, an Austin tradition, and Eid al-Fitr. So I've been here. You've seen my face. I've been involved. I've been, helping around with the events, with the programs, what have yous. And been on the social committee. Yeah, bonfires, there we go. Been on the social committee, been the secretary for the past few months, and recently involved with the full-time school initiative. I've seen and brought issues to the EC. I've been, as the secretary, I've helped with restaffing the IT committee. As of recent, set up the volunteer force that is supposed to, to coordinate, motivate, and let's say give a sense of ownership to the youth who've been doing all these work. What I try to bring to the EC and what I hope to achieve is that I'm in touch with all these people and I've heard their interests, their needs, their wants. And as much as the building is of importance, as much as we want and need those things in place, as Brother Jalal mentioned, there's two things really that is left, two major things that are left, and those things will be done, and it's just a matter of supply chain. It's not something that we're going to monitor it, but it's not something that's going to be time-consuming for us to achieve. My focus is to revitalize the community, and I considered at the time that I applied myself to be one of the most qualified candidates because I'm in touch with so much of the community, and I'm involved and hearing their thoughts, their complaints, and their wants, and where they want and what they want from the center to help them come and motivate them to be here. So those are what I hope to bring to the table. I'm a technical program manager, working with systems, with teams, coordinating is my professional skill and practice. So that is all that I can say and I can bring. Not to say that EC is an acting committee, it's a deciding and prioritizing committee and board. And that's exactly what I hope to do, is to prioritize what I hear on the ground. Thank you, everyone.
I didn't keep exact time, but it was about 3 minutes. Ahsan, good job. Inshallah, next we have Brother Asher Sayyid. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. For those who may not know me, I'm Asher Sayyid. And no, I'm not asking for fundraising today. So relax. So, but given that what Taha just saw, I may just have to start right now. But yeah, so just to give you a brief background, I've been in Austin community for the last 23 years, first as a UT student and then built a family here as well. I've been blessed and honored to be part of EC in 2006 to 8. I chaired IT committee for 2 years as well when I was right after college. I've been part of fundraising committee for the last 7+ years and part of this current EC for the last 2 years. So it's a great opportunity. I encourage all of the candidates to be part of it regardless of the results. But it's a great company to be in, and what Ali was saying, it's a healthy competition. It's good to see so many candidates for the position. That means that there's an interest in the community. So my philosophy is very simple for EC. I call EC as enabling committee or empowering committee. So basically whatever the wishes of the community is, that's what we are there to empower them with. And the vision for me is stronger and closer community overall as an IABA and Austin community. So there are two, I will divide my vision into short-term and long-term. Short-term is we want to finish one of the biggest project, which is building project, and also continue with the fundraising efforts to make sure that it finishes. But the long-term vision, which is more important, is what do we do with that building once we have that? So there's a school project that's up. Also enabling different activities with that premise. So it gives us a nucleus to build that community, that stronger community that I mentioned earlier as a vision statement. And how do we do that? We enable our different sects of our community based on their interests. So youth could have different priorities. We could bring them in more and often. Or even adults, young working adults, like how do we help them to advance in their careers, for example, or choose a career for high school students. And same for the women. what options do they have in terms of career, or if they choose something different, right? So we want to enable everyone to come here and build that stronger community. So that's what I'm hoping to continue, and I wish all the best to other candidates. Assalamu alaikum.
Ahsan, did you have a stopwatch on you? Because you right 2 minutes 51 seconds. Nice. Inshallah, next we have Sister Malik Tajanti. Sorry, I call her Malik Tajanti. So, do you want me to bring this over here if you're more comfortable? Okay. Okay. All right.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to say anything about myself because, like Sister Noor says, we are present all the time. This is our home. But I would say I want to speak about all the candidates. They are showing a lot of commitment. They're showing dedication and that they want to work. This itself is very, very good. What I'd like to see is unity in the community, harmony, and an all-inclusive community. So I want to stay on here. Whether I get elected or not, my work is going to continue. So I'm not going to say anything more because I don't think I want to. All right? Thank you. Less than 2 minutes.
It's just that she cares so much for us to get to dinner sooner. That's why she didn't want to take some time. Thank you so much, Malik Tajati. Inshallah, next we have Brother Raza Ali Manekia. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I have my notes here, so I'm going to use those. So I have been in Austin for a very long time. I've been in and out. So I was there, part of the Austin community before IABA was created, and then at the initial days of IABA. And then we moved back here in 2017. So I've been part of some different volunteering activities, mainly the madrasa, and more recently the IT community, IT committee, sorry. So my top concerns, I call them concerns, is because this is what I want to see happening, no matter who does it. Okay, so I think there are a lot of qualified people who can get this done. So this is kind of on the top of my mind. Is number one is better alignment and accountability in how we do things. In other words, this is more about operational efficiency. So I'm a structures person, I'm a systems process person, so I'm kind of more inclined towards those things. So I would like to see a more better coordinated effort among everything that's being done. There's a lot going on here, and I think there needs to be more planning, more accountability, more transparency, more coordination in everything. So I think we need to work on the underlying operational framework. Basically, that's kind of my first concern. Second point is about, the name of our organization is Islamic Ahlul Bayt Association, right? So the word Ahlul Bayt is very important here. I personally feel that we need to focus more on our relationship with the Ahlul Bayt as part of what we do in our activities. Thirdly, education. I've been with the education committee for a few years now. So I really strongly feel we need to do a lot more work in terms of educating ourselves. I need to learn a lot. All of us need to learn a lot. Our kids need to learn a lot. So education, information, knowledge, we need to do a lot more activity around educating ourselves, workshops, seminars, classes, whatever is needed. So we need to work on those. We need to be more welcoming and inclusive. In other words, we need to have a more open mind in hearing criticisms, objections, and letting more people voice their opinion even if we don't like them. And also our facility needs to be more welcoming also. And finally, we need to work towards a more a better social support structure where we help each other go ahead in life, maybe our youth become entrepreneurs, etc. So yeah, there's a lot to say, but I think this is inshallah sufficient. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Reza. And inshallah, last we have Sister, I only know her as Bakr, but her full name was listed here. Sister Zainab Ali, if I'm not. All right, Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. I would like to start my speech with part of message of Imam Mahdi Ajallah Faraja to the Sheikh al-Mufid. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. ولو أن أشياعنا وفقهم الله لطاعته على اجتماع من القلوب في الوفاء بالعهد عليهم لما تأخر عنهم اليمن بلقائنا ولتعجلت لهم السعادة بمشاهدتنا. If our Shia, may Allah give them success in obeying Him, hearts are gathered on meeting their obligation, their good fortune in meeting us would have not been delayed, and their joy of seeing us would have been expected. Alhamdulillah, we all come here from different countries and different cultures to serve Allah and Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam with united hearts. This is what the Imam Zaman Ajallallah Farajah wants from us. This is a good chance from Allah to help Imam Zaman Ajallallah Farajah. As you know, the importance of the role of women in society is no less than that of men. There is a woman beside each man for success, like Sayyidah Khadija with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Sayyidah Fatima with Imam Ali alayhi salam, and Sayyidah Zainab with Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and there are many other good examples in our life. Women represents half of our society. Alhamdulillah, we have good programs at IABA, but I think we overlook the ladies' educational programs, Quranic classes or fiqh or akhlaq or any majalis ilm for ladies, or majalis dua. It would be great if there were special hours for ladies in this center. We want women to be more active in our community. In fact, more teachers in madrasa are ladies. I wish to make ladies events at least once a month with assistance of volunteers. I would also like to mention that IABA has a little to no summer events related to the young children and the youth. I would like to change that and add more summer events for the future, with the goal of making IABA a more active community during the break. Now I would like to talk about myself a little bit. I'm from Baghdad, Iraq. I was a chemistry teacher. I studied Hawza basic level. I worked 2 years with an orphan organization. Then we moved here to the United States. I first came to IABA in 2012. Then I began to teach the Quran to the ladies here. I joined the IABA Madrasa in 2014. Inshallah, this year will be my 9th. In 2015, I studied for Master of Quran Science. Alhamdulillah, in 2017, I got another chance to serve the orphans with Al-Ain Foundation. In the same year, during summer break, I started to provide Arabic classes for the kids and fiqh classes for ladies in Arabic. Now we have 45 students who attend the Arabic classes before madrasa, thanks to the teachers who helped me. Inshallah, I plan to dedicate more time volunteering at IABA to make it more welcoming center with help from my friends and family. Wa min Allah tawfiq. Thank you.
Ahsan, thank you very much, Sister Bakr. That it?
Is this? No, we need to wait. Are there any questions from the community? Anything? We want to continue with this. Yes.
Why we don't have represent for men and represent for women?
We.
What I said for Bakr, we need more for ladies. It'd be a good idea. If only one person bad, we need somebody to present the ladies.
So we have 2 people on the EC that are women. Okay. Yeah, we have 2 people on that. But yeah. So we have had that for some time. Yeah. And they're mashallah, we're all very active, right? So yeah, I mean, but Yeah, Q&A is for the GBM presentation. So if you have any questions on what we presented, for myself, for the EC, for Sheikh, or Taha, please, this is the time. Because you know you would have to vote yes then if you don't ask questions. Yes.
I have another question.
Sure.
Well, I heard from you with your last year, you've been also reach out to other community, you know, non-Shia community. It's really, I never hear any of the election, community. We are planning to reach out to other communities.
Yeah. So the question.
For their hopefully we can have reach out.
Inshallah. Do you want to address that?
So, Assalamu alaikum. Very, very good question about outreach. In fact, some time ago we needed outreach committee, and so there was a email that was sent out. I don't think anyone came forward to do the outreach committee. So I, pretty much I've been doing it. There was actually an event that was done last Wednesday with the Muslim spaces. We had them for the one Muharram program. It was a kind of a Muharram workshop. And again, we did a kind of intro to Shiism. It went out on the secretary, sent it out. Of course, the coordination side of it, they kind of sent the link a little bit late on one hand. And also with me, I had already agreed to do it with them, but just the timing, they didn't give me any time, and so I was preparing for it. So with the outreach committee, we definitely need someone to step up, and that way, when we have those events where we are doing the intra-faith gatherings, so it becomes a little bit easier because if, I'm trying to coordinate with him, also preparing the whole notes and things like that. So, and then if they are sending out the email late, because they sent me I think the link was probably sent, program was on Wednesday. I was sent the link on, Wednesday morning. But if I had an outreach committee person, then they know that, look, we're having this program. You keep contacting them until they give you the link so we can send out the link earlier. But so I wasn't able to get that from him earlier than that. But if there was someone like constantly maybe poking at him, then they can get the link early, send it out, let the community know. So we do have some interfaith action.
So, I think this is, our community is very good, by the way. And women have been in leadership roles in this community. Our youth chair for the longest time, Sister Sabika, was the youth chair. She ran the youth committee. Right now, we have two youth chair, right? One is a sister and a brother, right? So they have, and then also on the EC, we have always have had, actually for the past 4 years, or maybe 6 years, we have had multiple EC members who have been women. So there is the leadership role that they play. Coming back on the collaboration itself, when COVID started, we were actually the first masjid to start a coordinated effort on messaging and what to do with all the other masajids in the Austin community. We were the first ones to initiate that. We have a security collaboration with all of the other masajids. And the reason why we have that is, and again, this was something that we initiated, and the reason is to avoid a similar incident that happened in New Zealand. And we have shared with other masajids best practices. And most recently, there was a care program that was held here on campus because of the shooting that had happened in Arizona. And the imams of other masajids came and spoke about it. So there is this effort that is going on. Yeah, if you are interested in outreach, please step up. Sister Asil has come forward to help with the outreach program, to the outreach committee. Okay? But if anybody of you wants to actually do that, please come forward. We welcome that. Okay? Any other questions? Any other questions on the sister side? Okay. there a question?
Assalamu alaikum. I saw lots of fan outside. Are that working? If it's working, then we can use it. If not, then
So, where is the BMI chair? I don't know if they're working or not, but Sister Wasima should know. Sister, there are fans outside. Are they working? The fans outside, the portable fans outside. Are they working? Yeah, are they working or not? They, okay. So those things are not working. I mean, some of them are working, some of them not. So we need to get rid of that. Okay. Any other questions before we hit break for dinner? Okay. If not, then Sheikh, can you say the dua? Yeah, the budget is sent on email. Please approve it or disapprove, whatever, so we can actually get on.
زيارة. السلام عليك يا نبي الله، السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا حبيب الله، السلام عليك يا صاحب السكينة، السلام عليك أيها المدفون في المدينة ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا بضعة رسول الله، السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدة النساء العالمين وقرة عين الرسول ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين ويعصوب الدين علي بن أبي طالب وصي رسول الله ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم أيها الحسن والحسين سبتي نبي الرحمة وسيدي شباب أهل الجنة أجمعين ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم أئمة المعصومين من ذرية الحسين سيما بقية الله في الأرضين. السلام عليك يا مولاي يا صاحب العصر والزمان، السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن، السلام عليك يا إمام الإنس والجان. عجل الله تعالى فرجك وسهل الله تعالى مخرجك وظهورك، وجعل الله من أعوانك وانصارك والمستشهدين بين يديك وتحت لوائك. السلام عليكم يا أهل بيت النبوة وموضع الرسالة جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته.